Hello Gemini, welcome to your July 2023 love and relationships reading. Thanks for joining me. My name is Michelle and this is for Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. Gemini, doing a dual reading today. One side will be you, the other your person of interest, and it being a general reading, you get to decide which side is which. So feel free to flip out the energies. If this isn't your reading today, feel free to check out your other sign placements here on the channel for messages that may be there for you. So Gemini, I've already been meditating on these cards, so without further ado, let's get them down. And let's start seeing what's up with my Geminis here for the month of July 2023 for Gem. Guys, if you do me a favor and press that thumbs up button, it really does let me know that you are enjoying these readings and that you want me to continue with them. I'm undecided at the moment whether I'll continue to do these you versus them style readings in this style. So if you would like me to continue doing that, then please do let me know by dropping me a comment and clicking that thumbs up button. Alright Gemini, let's have a look at your person of interest over on the side. Now of course this could be a lover, potential lover, spouse, could be a friend, family member, colleague, any kind of relationship that's in your life here, Gemini, in the month of July. Okay, so let's see what Spirit wants to call attention to with this particular person that could be around you physically or in your energetic field. They could be thinking of you, you could be thinking of them. So Gemini, let's see what's going on with your person of interest. I want to get a couple of oracle cards, and let's start with your energy. Please show me Gemini's energy for the month of July for air sign, Gemini, family. Okay. Automatically, I'm getting a message here that this is going to be a family member. Okay, all right, Gemini. So again, it could be a spouse, or it could be someone who's like family, but I'm getting family members. Okay, more than one. So it could be that you're dealing with more than one family member here. I want to get this person or their, I'm getting a their energy. The person or persons of interest that's around Gemini. Oh, gosh, family honor. Yikes. Gemini, what kind of family are you in? I'm getting like the Kennedys or something here. It's like honor, or maybe Italian, or could be Italian, Greek, Spanish, anything that has some kind of really strong connection with family, you know. And you must honor family ways, family tradition. Ooh. And there's something about 3 here. They've got 3 dogs on this side, 3 cats here. So there could be somebody caught in the middle, is what I'm getting from Spirit. Speaking of the middle, let's see what connects the 2 of you, or the 3 of you, or the 6 of you. Gosh, I'm getting a lot of different energies here. What connects these people, Spirit? What connects these people? Okay. Oh, I'm gonna take all 3 of these, and we'll go through them one by one. Okay, with this one, what I'm seeing here is daydreaming, fantasizing, wanting to be. Okay, I'm getting this fantasizing, wanting to be like a rescuer. Somebody sees themselves as all good. Okay. All right. Now, here we've got an energy of hoarding or holding on to that which we value. Okay. And here we have an essence of marriage, family, children, commitment, all of that. Okay. So family values, family money. There could be matters of inheritance or anything that's coming up there about family legacy, and doing good, wanting to do good. but wanting to be rewarded for doing good. I'm also getting that, Gemini. So let's see what's going on here. A lot of different energy that I'm picking up, and multiple people that I'm also picking up here as well. So I'll do my best to try and sort out who's who. Four of Cups. Well, Gemini, I'm picking this up as you. For a long time, Gemini, you felt a bit bored with your life. I'm sensing boredom around your life, around your job, around where you live, what you're doing on a day-to-day basis. It feels like same shit, different day. That kind of energy here. Oh, and I think that you're dreaming, fantasizing about a different way of life. Okay. Now over here we've got the Seven of Wands. Gosh. This is fighting. This is fight. Aggressive tendencies, okay. All right, well, okay. I've got this message. Someone's hanging in there. I don't know how that relates yet, guys, so we'll continue on. We've got the Death card. Okay, someone's hanging in there. We've got the Death card. I hate to say it, but it feels to me like this could be about someone's elderly parent who is still with us on the earthly plane, is fighting the good fight. But around them there is this energy of honouring wishes. This one's going to be a hard one, guys, because I do. Click out now if you don't want to hear about people passing on, because I feel like I'm talking about somebody here whose parent or grandparent is. They could be in hospice care, or they could be being cared for at home, like in the last phases of their life. Let's see. Five of Wands in reverse. Yeah, guys, look, this is a tough one. It's a tough one, and I'm debating in my mind whether or not I should actually even continue with it. But Spirit is saying continue. There will be one or two people out there that need to hear this message, and I'll try to keep it as simple and plain as possible without bringing too much into it. And I will do a bonus for you guys who are not dealing with this situation, okay, Gemini, because this is somebody out there who has obviously asked Spirit to connect with me about their situation, and I'm being asked to relay the message. It's like a game of satellites here. This person from the earthly plane has like dialed up Spirit and said, Spirit, I need guidance. Can you give it to me in the form of this? And here it is. Okay, so here it is. So if this is not your message, and if you're not already dealing with someone in a hospice care or close to passing over to the other side, then this is not your message, guys. I don't want to freak anybody out here and saying that someone's going to pass on. No, this is already happening. Okay, it's already happening. So if this is not your message, click off now and wait for the Gemini bonus message. Okay, that being said, let me continue on for this message, for this who this is for. You have a parent. I feel it's a parent. It could be a grandparent or a guardian who has been fighting. They are a fighter. They've fought their whole life. They're a battler. They've had it tough. This person has not had an easy life, but they've had backup. They've had support from family around them, and one of them was you. Gemini. So be proud of that. And it feels like this person is weakening. Okay, so I feel like they're yes, and they're wanting their wishes honoured when they pass on. Now, for you here, we've got the Five of Swords. You're going to have to be strong when dealing with this person. Why? Because I feel that this person is being quite stubborn in their wishes and what they want. And it feels to me like, Gemini, you're not getting what you want out of this. You feel you have a vision in your mind of yourself here as this I get this white knight. You know, you have this vision of yourself. I get someone who is like a rescuer. I get like a rescuer, the rescuing white knight. And you probably have rescued these. You may have given money. You may have supported a parent. You may have, your parents may have given you a lot in your younger years, but also you've supported yourself, you've taken care of yourself, you've built up your own nest egg, and you've generously supported parents and siblings, I feel. But when it comes to, I'm just going to have to put out the elephant in the room here, when it comes to getting something back. Remember I said at the beginning that you are wanting something back? Guys, you're not going to get what you expect out of this situation. And that brings out a side of yourself which is well, let's just say you were operating under an assumption or an expectation of what would happen. Perhaps when a parent passed on. It could have been a legacy, it could be some kind of inheritance. And it seems like this person is sharing equally. I get amongst three. There's three people here. It could be three siblings, three children, grandchildren, whoever it is. It's being sorted between three. Whereas you, Gemini, may have been the one that was the primary caregiver. And you're thinking, well, why should this person or this person get the same as me when they haven't given as much, or they haven't supported this parent, or you know, whatever. But there's something here about this parent being very adamant in having things honoured, honouring each one of these people. So I'm picking up some disappointment, negativity. We've got the Seven of Wands in reverse here, as how you're seeing them. It's difficult, isn't it, Gemini? Because on one hand, this brings up your fighting instincts. You know, you think, well, gosh, should I just let this happen? It doesn't seem fair to me. You've been dealing with a lot. I do get a lot of disillusionment in your life here, and it's continuing. It's ongoing, and you'd like some money to do something different. You'd like to maybe go away on a holiday or vacation, but this is like a working situation. You could be spending time with family. You could be spending time at with siblings, but you're constantly working. Like they put you to work. Everything's always about work. Everything's always about work. I'm getting that. Everything's always about work, putting you to work. Lots of work around you, and you just want to get away, spend some time doing something fun. but you're trying to honor this person's wishes, what they want, okay? A very formidable, strong force here. And we've got the Nine of Wands in reverse over here. Oh gosh, yeah. I mean, look at all of this wand energy. I mean, this person is fighting the good fight, but ultimately I see that the inevitable is going to happen, and I think that you're preparing for that. I think that you have to prepare yourself. You have to. This is not an easy time, and I don't feel that this person is going out in an easy kind of way. This doesn't feel peaceful to me, guys. It feels very much like someone who is fighting it. And it's become quite aggressive. You know, that can happen sometimes when someone is in this kind of family dynamic where there's caregiver, where someone is lost their independence. There's a lot of negative energy, some bad blood that I'm feeling within this family, negative words being spoken, battling behind the scenes. Gosh, how they're seeing you, the sun. So you could literally be this person's son. We could be talking about a father here. For others of you, they see you as someone who has always taken, like, the golden child, the one that has always done well for themselves. You may have been the one that went to higher education. You may have been the one that achieved more. I get like golden child, or someone who has achieved more. But it's that very thing that and you feel you should be recognized for that. But the reality is, I think this person is thinking that you're going to be okay, that you're good and you can look after yourself, whereas these other siblings need whatever this person can provide or pass on to them. Yeah, it's a way of looking at things. They think that you're good, so maybe you have to tell this person that your circumstances are not that great. They may have been led to believe that you were good, that you're good, and that these other people need what they can provide more. And if that's not the case, guys, I think that perhaps you need to stand up here and kind of let them know. They may or may not listen at this late stage of the game. Hopefully they're capable of comprehending. What's hidden here is the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, I think that you were waiting for this long-term payoff here. You had an expectation that if you helped, if you gave, if you were very generous and supportive, that you would be acknowledged. But unfortunately, I feel like your acknowledgement is not as profound as it should be. Like, you're expecting them to laud you. But I don't feel that. I don't laud or applaud. I don't feel that. What's hidden over here is the Tower. Yeah, I mean, that's the inevitable, guys. I just can't get away from that. The Strength here is the Nine of Cups in the reverse. You know what? You're not going to get what you'd hoped for out of this. So rather than work something out with this person who seems to be, I mean, I can't, it seems like something's imminent there, guys. I mean, I can't sugarcoat that. Rather than fight with that person, maybe the fight needs to be taken to the secondary, which is the siblings, and maybe something can be worked out there. Okay, that's kind of what I'm getting now. The strength is, this person is the King of Cups. Again, I get like a father figure, guardian type of person, who just wants to be fair to all of the children. I get that, no matter what the age is. The challenge for you, Gemini, is the Ace of Swords in reverse. This is like a knife to the gut, isn't it? I can feel it. It's like a knife to the gut. I mean, you know, after everything that you've done, everything that you've I get you had this vision of how you would be seen, and come to find out, you're taking this very, very personally, and you're probably saying to me, Michelle, yeah, it is personal. I can't deny that. I mean, yeah, it feels personal. It feels like a personal attack. This person, the way that they're handling this, their stubbornness, their stubborn resistance to acknowledging you, right up to the end, feels like a personal attack. But Spirit is saying, please don't let it feel that way, because deep down, what isn't being said is that this person has always seen you as the person that can, out of all of the children, the one that is good and that has got it, you know, that you don't need the help. Okay? If you can take comfort with that, because I think that's all the acknowledgement that Spirit says that this person is capable of giving. They're not the type of person who has a lot of warm and fuzzy words. Excuse me. They're not the type of person who has a lot of warm and fuzzy words, but that doesn't mean that they don't feel it. They do. They love you. They love you, and they're just not capable, especially at this point in time, because they're all of their energy, I think, is taken up with their own personal fight here against time, that you're not going to get that acknowledgement from this person. Okay, now the challenge for them is the Knight of Wands. That's you. I'm picking that up as you, Gemini. You've always been somewhat of a hard to handle, done your own thing in life. See, these other people are more like this person, but they've always found you to be more of the wild child, the one that they don't really understand. But they've also like that about you. They love that about you. They love that you go off and do your own thing, and that you have the freedom. You may enjoy hot rods, cars. I get you might enjoy like I'm getting here like in your younger years you may have done some drug taking, all that kind of stuff. A little bit more on the wild side than perhaps this person is, and these other siblings. So you've always been kind of like I don't want to say the black sheep, but you've always stood apart, which as the wild one, or the wonderful one, or the one that is extra. You're extra, Gemini. What can I say? You're extra, and don't be anything less than extra. In your environment, we've got the Hermit in reverse. What I'm getting around that is make sure that okay, yeah, I get family visits. Making sure that you're close by. That you're in this person's thoughts. They see you. Okay, So you've been at a distance from them, but I feel that you're close by them, or you will be in the month of July. Also, over here we've got the Five of Swords in reverse. In their environment, well, I feel that this person is getting their way, Gemini. They are. I think that ultimately you can't fight someone who is it's like their dying wish, you know. They want their wishes honoured, and I think that you have to kind of just go with that. Yeah, I get like a secondary negotiation would work better for you. Not with this person, but with like the beneficiaries. They may be able to work something out there that's a little bit more fair to you. Your advice is the Two of Wands. Yeah, I get wait. The time will come in the future to negotiate something. Yeah. I think it has to do with money, guys. Whatever your expectation was that you were going to get out of this situation, it could have been a home. Maybe you were expecting to go and live in the family home, something like that. So I get a decision being made about that in the future. The advice for this person is the Eight of Swords. Yeah. They're very closed-minded. I feel like their mind is made up here. Their mind is made up. You're not going to change this person's mind. Their mind is made up. So that's why I say I think you're going to have to agree to disagree and kind of part on good terms here. Don't let this person go while you're in some kind of battle or family fight. Find peace here. Find peace, and then fight the battle that I think you want to fight about money and inheritance at a later stage with beneficiaries. This is what I'm getting from Spirit now. That won't resonate with all of you, of course, and I'll be doing a special bonus reading for Gemini, but for the purpose of this reading, I will do a part 2, so if this is your reading, please do join me there. The link is down in the box below. I hope that you join me there, and I'll be turning over the outcome cards, going much further in detail, and we'll talk about it there. But before I go, if you'd prefer a personal reading, and obviously this is a kind of a very personal issue, please do email me, gypsyinsights@gmail.com, or you can go to my Etsy store, Gypsy Insights Tarot, and purchase directly. Let's get a message here for Gemini. Message for Gemini. Say what you mean. Yeah, look, don't beat around the bush. Look, if there is comprehension still with this person, and you're still able to have a discussion with this person, meaningful discussion, I do think that you need to make sure that your needs are met here. Speak your mind. Say, look, I think that I've given way more than the other people here. If that's the truth, I've been the primary caregiver, or I've been this, or I've done that. Make it known. Say what you mean. Don't just assume that your generosity is going to be honoured in the will or in the inheritance, okay? Because there could be disappointment there. So make sure. Say what you mean. Make it plain. Say, look, I think that it should be this way, and then let the chips fall when they may. Okay, this person's mind may be made up. If that's the case, then you're just going to have to let it go and fight it on the next level. But I do think it's important for you, before it's too late, to make it known. Make it known what you want out of this situation, what your expectations are around this family, so that it doesn't come as a shock to people, because it may seem obvious to you, but probably not so obvious to them. So we'll talk about it more in the extended reading, Gemini. I hope that you join me. Again, the link is down below in the descriptions box. Be about a 25 to 30 minute reading. Please do take a moment to press that thumbs up button before you go. It lets me know that you enjoy these readings. Share me on your social media, especially if you know someone who's dealing with this, and they're a Gemini or an air sign. And I wish you all the very best with this, Gemini. Please do take care, and bye for now.